KYC and DeFi, an unsettling pair that sends shivers down the spines of many in the world of crypto. And yet, last week it was on the Uniswap hooks website. The discovery of community-created hooks to enable KYC and whitelists for transactions on Uniswap V4 triggered the community. Are we actually getting KYC checks in Uniswap? Let's dig in. Today's video is sponsored by Stellar, where blockchain meets the real world. More on them later. Regulatory pressure has been mounting on DeFi protocols to implement Know Your Customer, known as KYC, and anti-money laundering procedures. Here's the context. DeFi brought us peer-to-peer lending, decentralized exchanges, and more, all without the need of traditional financial intermediaries. Fast forward to today, DeFi has attracted millions of users and billions of dollars in assets. However, this rapid growth didn't go unnoticed by regulators. They began to raise concerns about the potential misuse of DeFi platforms for illicit activities, such as money laundering and fraud. These concerns led to increased scrutiny and calls for KYC and AML procedures. Advocates for compliance argue that these measures can bring legitimacy to DeFi. By verifying user identities and monitoring transactions, DeFi platforms can prevent bad actors from exploiting the system. This, they say, can foster trust and attract institutional investors. However, critics argue that these measures contradict the fundamental principles of DeFi, decentralization and anonymity. Before we continue, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor.
The truth is, we're not all on the same playing field.
Puedo mandarle dinero a mi familia, pero quién sabe cuánto llegará.
Як ми відновимо все? Як захистимо їхнє майбутнє?
كلما ادخرت ازداد شعوري بعدم الأمان.
That's where builders can help. You understand that one unique problem. Let's bring balance to an imbalanced world. Stellar, where blockchain meets the real world.
Last week, the discovery of two community-created hooks that enables KYC and whitelists for transactions on Uniswap V4 raised some eyebrows. A quick reminder that Uniswap V4 is the upcoming iteration of the leading decentralized exchange, where hooks will be used as plugins to customize pools, swaps, fees, and LP positions. It's worth noting that Uniswap V4 is months away from being launched, and the hooks in question can be used by third parties for specific transactions. But that hasn't stopped many from speculating that Uniswap may require KYC for all transactions down the line. Although KYC and AML checks aren't new in DeFi. In fact, just last year, Aave released Aave Arc, which is a permission liquidity pool designed to attract institutional participants by ensuring adherence to regulations. Also, the United States, the European Union, and Singapore have started drafting guidelines that could require DeFi platforms to implement KYC and AML procedures. The DeFi community now faces a dilemma. How can we strike a balance between regulatory compliance and the principles of decentralization? Decentralized identity solutions are also gaining attention. These technologies aim to provide KYC without compromising user privacy. By allowing users to control their own data, they could be the key to maintaining the DeFi ethos. Do you think regulated DeFi is inevitable? Let us know in the comments and stay defiant.